right, let's get into Don't Do What Dykstra Does. All right, so we are honoring Lenny Dykstra this month, the month of February. And why? Because Lenny Dykstra, a.k.a. Nails, is turning the ripe old age of 60. Why is that a big deal? Because, Jesus Christ, who thought that he would get to 60? Wow.
How?
So for anyone that doesn't know Lenny Dykstra, he is, by some accounts, the original bad boy of our generation.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was someone who had a lot of potential and then just was like, but I'm bad.
Yeah. He was kind of the whole idea of why this show is what it is. He is the less glamorous side of sports. This is what happens. So, all right. So a quick rundown, and we'll give it to you on this episode. Now, Lenny Dykstra, okay, he's got a career batting average of .285 with 81 home runs, 404 RBIs. He played for the Mets, and we'll only do this for this first episode.
Absolutely.
So, he played for the Mets from 1985 to 1989. And then he went to the Phillies from 89 to 96. Okay. He's a 3-time All-Star, a 1-time World Series champion with the 86 Mets who beat
the Red Sox.
Beat the Red Sox.
Fucking Bill Buckner got his glove stuck in his chest hair.
All goes full circle. He's also a 1993 Silver Slugger. Silver Slugger. Maybe there is something in my coffee. He's also a 93 Silver Slugger Award. Okay, so this is Lenny's.
There's your intro.
Yeah,
to his career.
There's the career. This is Lenny's 60th birthday. His birthday is February 10th. Okay. So we here at IEP Radio want to honor the wildlife of Lenny Nails Dykstra with this segment, Don't Do What Dykstra Does. So to kick off Dykstra Month, we want to start with a 1991 drunken crash following a bachelor party. So, Sarah, kick it off with our first installment of Don't Do What Dykstra Does.
Just don't do it, folks. Just don't do it. May 1991, just 2 years after he was traded to the Phillies, Dykstra and Phillies teammate catcher Darren Dalton, who is no stranger to a jail cell, and also wrote a book called If They Only Knew, about his personal experiences with the paranormal.
Yeah, okay. So I want this book, but I won't buy it.
Well, the two men were returning from a bachelor party for teammate John Kruk. Dykstra lost control of his car, smashed into 2 trees in Pennsylvania. They were about 3 blocks from Dalton's home when the accident happened. They were not wearing their seatbelts, according to police, and the airbags did not inflate because the car hit the tree from the side. Dykstra lost control of his 1991 Mercedes Roadster and spun across a dry road where the car had struck a tree and was virtually demolished. Police were still unsure how fast Dykstra was driving in a 35-mile-per-hour zone.
All right. How fast do you think he was going?
Dude, he had to have been going at least like 85, 90.
At least, right? At least.
What were you doing? Were you going to bang a Yui? Were you doing Tokyo drifts? Like, what were you doing to spin and then lose control and like go sideways into a tree?
I can picture it right now. In this car, you have Lenny Dykstra, and he's ripping a heater, right? And he's just annihilated drunk, right? And he goes over to Dalton and he goes, "Hey, Check this out. And he pulls the e-brake,
Oh
and the
my
car
God,
just
it
goes like round and round and round. And they're just in the car going, and then boom,
Bam.
into the tree.
Well,
Beautiful.
it's funny that you say that because Nails was found to have a blood alcohol level of 0.178 according to an article from the New York Times.
178.
Yeah.
Wow. That is in some states, that is legally dead.
So from the accident, Dykstra suffered a broken right collarbone, 3 broken ribs, and a broken cheekbone and a punctured lung. While Dalton suffered a fracture above the left eye and a scratched cornea, which did not affect his vision. Like, that's some lucky ass shit. That's it.
That is very lucky.
He would go on to tell the media, I screwed up big time. I'm human. Dykstra said in an article, I wish I could change what happened, but I can't. What happened was because of poor judgment on my part. I'm sorry about what the fans and the kids had to find out. I not only hurt myself, I hurt the team. Lenny landed on the 60-day injury list while Dalton was on 15-day. This was the early 90s in baseball. So not a soul went to jail.